In today's video, I have a topic that's a little bit hard to talk about. It is a topic that has taken me years to understand and really learn, and that is sheltering your kids versus protecting them. When we are overprotecting our children, we're actually harming them, not from the world, but from how to be prepared for the world. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you how we can protect our kids without smothering them and still get them ready for the crazy world that they are living. If you're new to my channel, my name is Vani and I make videos to help you on your homeschooling journey. Please take a minute to subscribe and like this video. It helps YouTube to push my videos forward to other mothers who need to see it. Most Christian parents overprotect for one simple reason: fear. Not because we're bad parents, not because we're controlling, but because we love them so much and we see how broken this world is and how broken we may have become by things that have hurt us. But mama, fear is a terrible teacher. Fear makes you keep your child too close. Fear makes you say no to everything unfamiliar. Fear makes you confuse innocence with ignorance. And the enemy loves to use fear to break Christian families. 2 Timothy 1:7 says, God has not given us a spirit of fear, but a spirit of love and a sound mind. Here's the truth nobody tells Christian parents. Kids who are over-restricted eventually rebel harder. Not because they were bad kids, but because they've never practiced decision-making while we were still around them. If your child turns 18 and the very first time they experience freedom, temptation, independence, decision-making is when they move out, they are not prepared. They are overwhelmed. And those are the kids who swing into extremes. Sheltered kids don't stay innocent, they stay unprepared. And unprepared kids become vulnerable adults. They also become vulnerable to adults. There is such a thing as biblical protection. We are called to guard our children's hearts, but biblical protection is wisdom, teaching, modeling, guiding, watching over, pruning. Fear-based control is isolation, hiding them from reality, never letting them struggle, making every decision for them, demanding perfection, shutting down questions. Smothering looks like safety, but it actually stunts growth. Proverbs 22:6 says, train up a child in the way he should go. Training doesn't equal hiding. Training equals exposure with guidance. Your goal is not to raise a child who has never seen darkness. Your goal is to raise a child who can recognize darkness and choose the light. Wisdom requires exposure. Strength requires resistance. Faith requires choice. That means we let our kids see mistakes, meet different personalities, experience disappointments, ask hard questions, fail safely, handle age-appropriate freedom. Mama, wisdom doesn't grow in a bubble. It grows in guided experiences. Healthy exposure is when you introduce the world slowly, stay emotionally connected, keep open conversations, teach them how to think, not what to think. Let them make small choices now. Let them experience age-appropriate challenges. Stay in the room emotionally, even when you're not physically there. Healthy exposure sounds like, let's talk about what you saw. Or, here's why that's not for our family. Or, here's how we respond as believers. Or, what do you think God would want here? You disciple, you don't dictate. These are the patterns I've seen over and over again, especially in Christian homes. Kids become extremely naive. They trust the wrong person. They panic in unfamiliar situations. They hide their mistakes. They rebel hard when freedom finally comes. They don't know how to self-regulate. They struggle with confidence. They question everything when they hit adulthood. Mama, smothering feels safe, but it creates fragile adults. Let me tell you something personal. I grew up Puerto Rican in the inner city. I saw things early. I learned street smarts young. I knew how to read people, how to sense danger, how to stay aware. And guess what? Those things saved me more than once. I wasn't overexposed. I was prepared. Now that I homeschool my kids, I don't want the chaos of my childhood, but I also don't want to raise kids who freeze the moment life gets real. My job is to guide them, not isolate them, to give them eyes wide open, not eyes shut tight. Mama, listen, you're not a bad parent if you've been smothering. If you were trying to protect your babies, you love them. You want them safe, you want them pure. But God does not want fear leading your parenting. And unfortunately, we do not live in a pure world. God wants wisdom leading your children. God wants connection leading your parenting. He wants Christ leading your parenting. So today, take one small step. Open one door. Give one freedom. Have one honest conversation. Let your child try one thing without you micromanaging. And watch what God does. Comment below, what's one area where you feel you might be smothering instead of sheltering? I'll respond to every single one. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.